Prepare to qualify.
You'll laugh. You'll cry. You'll certainly wonder why you watched a semi-useless show.
Hello to all you schmoes out there. Welcome to another edition of a semi-useless show. I'm your host, Jim. Right over here we have our co-host, Bill.
AKA Oliver Nipple Twist.
Nice. And our schmo host, Sam.
Howdy doody.
Howdy doody. Is that your name, or is that just you just saying howdy doody?
Yeah. I'm just saying howdy doody.
I want to give a shout out to our nose most Jesse, who's not here today. It's his 40th birthday. Big 4-0.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Jesse.
Yes, happy
Big
birthday.
4-0. Nice.
Sending you good
Nice.
luck.
Happy birthday.
You're winning at the casino. Shout out. All right. So, in a few weeks we haven't done this, but we're going to do a quick little game that we have each week where I have a little fluffer in my mustache.
Yeah. It's a little fluffer nutter.
Yeah, mostly nutter. So we do a little game where I give each of Bill and Sam a word, and they have to try and throw it in during the show at some point. So I'm going to start with Bill. Take off your headphones, and I'll give Sam his word. Sam, your word is shuttlecock. This may be difficult.
Yes.
All right, thumbs up to Bill. You can take your headphones off, Sam.
Somehow I still heard it.
Did you really?
No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna
I actually have little speakers in my fingers.
Nice. And your word is scuttlebutt.
Oh, come on.
Yep.
All right, I shouldn't be too animated.
Pretty hard, so
I actually have to write it down just to
remember. All right. Give Sam the thumbs up. And here we go. The first topic we're going to be talking about is the most shocking twists in movie history. I have a list, but we don't have to exactly go off of this. We'll just see where your guys rank on the list that this one guy made on IMDb. Let me give a shout out to him if I can find his name. Byro Rudolph is the guy. But this is from 2011.
fake
So
name.
all these movies are prior to 2011. If you have any after that, just, conversation. Do you have any...
Is that what? I got a question.
Yeah.
Is that what happens when Santa Claus loses a reindeer? Gotta go, Byron Rudolph.
Yeah, he's got a Byro Rudolph. All right, so do you have any guesses on what are some shocking twists?
Fight Club.
Yeah. We could pretty much get Fight Club out of the way. I'll let you know where it is on this guy's list.
I don't really want to say shocking. I want to say cool.
Alien?
Shocking. It was number 16. Fight Club was.
Okay.
So,
Is Alien on there?
I don't see Alien on the list.
I guess we got to be careful not to give stuff away too, right?
What was shocking to you when it happened? You weren't like, "Holy shit!"
Well,
I can't remember the feeling I had. I know it's one of my favorite movies ever, so obviously that impacted me a lot.
Yeah, to me, the reason Fight Club is it was a good movie. It didn't even need the shocking twist, but it had one. So, spoiler alert to anybody out there. Anybody on Facebook, if you wanna, throw some of your ideas out there, we will, I guess, listen to them.
throw them somewhere else.
I'll
Yeah.
pull it up right now on. Okay. So yeah, I got it pulled up on my phone right now. I have Facebook pulled up.
Nice.
Want to just throw a comment on something you think is a shocking twist? That'd be great. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty shocking twist to me. But,
Purple Nurple. Always a shocking twist.
what was the other one you said, Bill?
Scuttlebutt? Did I say the movie Scuttlebutt yet?
No,
I
but
don't
that's your word, isn't it?
Got
Bastard.
him. He got him.
I should have known.
'Cause I was
Where
gonna do
else
the
am I
same
going to
thing.
use it?
I was gonna do the same
Well-
thing, but
Oh, is yours Scuttlebutt?
no.
I love how he gives me one where it's like, I could have actually. That's something on South Park, right? Wasn't there a Scuttlebutt? I could have been like,
Yeah.
oh, remember the stuff? And I could have slipped it in, but I don't know how to fit it in there because I don't know anything about the episode. I just know that
Right.
there's a Scuttlebutt.
Sometimes it's just too big to fit in.
So I slipped it into this.
Yeah.
So I
You guys
lose.
have any other ideas of what movies?
Ace Ventura.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good one.
Yeah, that is pretty good, but it isn't on the list. It's actually probably the best twist in a comedy I could ever
It
think.
is.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Pet Detective, of course.
If we want to say that, maybe I don't know. How do you guys feel about like the Addams Family, like the twist with Uncle Fester and going back and forth, him not being part of the family, then really was long lost Fester Addams, or this just doesn't.
Was he
belong.
really? Or I don't even remember how that ended.
I watched it recently, and I was like, yeah, I still kind of like it, but
Think of some of your
favorite.
some of these should be some of your favorite movies, Bill. At least I know your movie habit's a little bit more than Sam's.
Hmm.
I'll
Oh,
give
you
you. Would
Okay.
you like a hint for number one?
Well, first I'm going to say Clockwork Orange. If nobody's ever seen a Clockwork Orange,
What's the
it should
twist
be
in
on
that?
there.
I
Huh?
don't remember. the
Which twist is that?
Which twist? It twists all kinds of ways.
There's all kinds of twists in there. But there's so many twists. It's just a twist.
Yeah, but there's one at the very end, which
oh yeah.
is
That's
kind
right.
of unexplained.
No,
But,
I know what you're saying.
By the way,
you know,
for everybody that when we say a movie, we're probably going to talk about it. So if you haven't seen it and you want to, we are going to spoil it. So
Yes. Get the
I haven't
fuck-
seen the end of Clockwork Orange though, so don't spoil it.
Okay.
it's the
Like,
only
to
one.
me, there's always like a little twist, like, oh, that's a shocking scene, and not shocking just because it's violent or something. But I mean, like, you didn't expect those to be the police officers, that kind of stuff.
There were
Right.
so many twists in the movies in that movie, but I just thought it was a good movie all the way around, like Fight Club was. So, but the thing is it's more of a twist than it's kind of odd because you do have to draw your own conclusion at the end, so it's not really a twist. It's not
Right.
as bad as 2001, where it's just like what the fuck happened, and people just have 1,000 different theories.
Yeah.
Few people actually really believe
Yeah,
their theories.
I've still never
They
seen
have
that
no
one.
idea.
Anybody
Yeah.
watching on Facebook Live, if you want to throw some guesses out there on some of the best movie twists, you could do that right on Facebook Live, or if you want to, you can call in 716-249-1967. Would
What
you
about
like
a
it
Disney movie?
for the first one?
I can't think of a Disney movie that even has a twist right now. But I
There's
know
no-
there is, definitely. What's that?
There's no Disney movies on here.
I know there's
Bill,
some
would
with
you like a hint? I know
But
you.
I was
know this
asking you.
movie.
I figured you'd know.
The hint
What
for
was-
number one is reverse,
Oh, the backwards episode of Seinfeld.
but not that. A movie.
Oh man,
Do you need a moment?
is it
Oh.
Memento?
Yeah, Memento.
Yeah, I still got to see that one too.
I still haven't seen it.
Shit.
I fucked up with
You never
that
seen
stuff. No, I still haven't seen it. You told me a million times to watch it.
Yeah,
I
it's supposed to
keep
be good,
walking
but I still never seen it
One of
either.
the best movies in the 2000s. Probably
I haven't-
top 5.
It's always rented when I go to the video store.
Damn.
I guess Wreck-It Ralph had a twist, huh?
Probably.
But it's not on. You said there's no Disney's.
Twister. Twister had a big twist.
Yeah. Think of
Real-
a Brad
real
Pitt
big.
movie that has to do with sins.
Sin City?
7.
7, yes. That's
Oh.
7.
I was gonna say 7.
7, number 6. He should have made 7, number 7.
7, 8, 9?
Let's go over some of these. I'll go over the list then, since we don't have too many guesses. Inception was number 2,
Okay.
which was a pretty. I don't really know the twist on that though. Like, was
I've
he?
been watching.
What's that?
I've been watching a lot of movies lately on Netflix, and there's movies in the past that I watched that are just hard to explain. Like there's a bunch of twists in them, but they don't really make sense. It's not easy to piece together. So like to me, that doesn't make the list. What should always make a list is something that's pretty solid all the way through, and it's just like holy shit. Like as crazy as it may have been, and maybe dumb to some people, really the biggest twist in a movie was From Dusk Till Dawn, because everybody thinks the whole first part is one
Right.
way, and then they go, what the hell just happened? Like, where did all this shit come from?
Probably that's not on the list either. Yeah,
It's
that
like
was
a totally different movie.
the only reason why Dusk to Dawn sucked for a twist was because you knew it was going to be about vampires.
You knew beforehand, yeah.
Yeah, I think the twist was that the beginning wasn't about vampires.
And it was good. That was the twist. Like, the beginning was good. But to today's standards, the way people make movies, that would have been more acceptable today. Back then, it was just like, what the shit was all that about?
Yeah,
You
it
know?
was weird. It wasn't even a twist. It was just like, here's a whole nother movie.
Yeah, exactly.
That's happened in video games, but I can't think of any other movies.
Sticking with Leonardo DiCaprio for number 3, same time period too, same year, Shutter Island. That was a pretty good twist.
Why did we discuss that again? What was the big deal? Why did we? I remember like on the show we were discussing that for a while.
Because he was crazy the whole time.
Okay, that's right. We're spoiling it. I remember now.
Which is just cliche for a lot of movies. Crazy the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Or was he? That's the other twist.
I have to say Taxi Driver, to bring it old school. I'd say Taxi Driver had a pretty solid twist at the end. You'd never
Okay.
think... I don't even want to say it, just in case there's people that haven't watched it.
Oh, come on. That's
I-
statute of
But-
limitations are so old.
It's a good guy, bad guy thing in a matter of opinion, and it's totally believable, you know? Like, today you see a news story and you're like, is he a good guy or is he a bad guy? Because these people think he's good, these people think he's bad. And then at the end with what happened, it's just like, holy shit, this was his own psychotic thing that he did, and then it ended up being good because of the people he targeted. So,
I don't know if you saw this one. I didn't think it was overall an amazing movie, but the twist was amazing in The Sixth Sense. That's what this guy has number 4.
still haven't seen it.
Okay.
There's
you know
a
the
thing. What the twist is? Yeah, I forever didn't want to know, and then one day I ended up hearing it by accident, and I was like, yeah, okay, cool. It probably won't
Yeah.
ruin it for me anyways. I
It
think
will.
that was the beginning of spoiler
The whole
alert.
movie is terrible. And then the
What?
twist, holy shit.
Oh, because of that, and you go,
I
oh
wouldn't
shit.
say terrible, but the twist is what made that movie. So once you find out the twist,
Would you
like
say
not
that's the
like
beginning
Fight
of
Club.
spoiler
Fight
alert?
Club, you can know the twist and still think it's a good movie. I think
Right.
once you know that twist, it's not that good.
Yeah, that's Fight Club would be a pleasant surprise for people that just end up knowing anyways and never saw it, and then they go, you know what? It was a fucking good movie still. You know, it'll be worth it to go ahead and even if you know ahead of time. But
Yeah.
what movie do you think was the first spoiler alert though? Because I remember The Sixth Sense being kind of a big deal. Like nobody really.
Don't tell me and shit like that.
Yeah, I think that might have been the one where like everybody's like, and that's probably what got more people to see it.
You know what? I actually put with Fight Club, even though it's a weird thing, but it had a twist, and not a lot lot of people even have it as a twist on a movie, probably because
Really?
they've seen it so many times they're not shocked. Is The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
That the wizard was behind a curtain. He wasn't even like a big, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's true. That is twist.
That's literally where pulling back the curtain came from.
Oh,
Like
nice.
the term pulling
Really?
back the curtain.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like 100 years old, so it's a saying that could be 100 years.
Right. Which that's not on this list, and I don't even think people even remember that as a twist. Just because the rest of the movie's so good, and you're like, oh, okay. And they just
Just a
have seen it so many times.
great
I
movie all
wonder
the way
if when
around.
people first watched it, they were like, holy shit. He wasn't like a great, powerful wizard. He was just a shyster.
There's a rumor I heard when I was younger that some people went into the movie not even knowing it was in color.
Maybe. That would
And
be a
yeah,
fucking
'cause
right
the
there.
movie starts off as and like but they knew color existed, but they didn't know the movie was going to be in color.
Right.
And then of course they knew color existed in real life. You know what I mean though. But it started off as black and white or
Yep.
sepia tone or whatever, and then it becomes color. And I remember someone was saying a long time ago, some kid in class, like, yeah, they actually didn't know back then that was going to be in color. But I think that was, I don't know, because I think posters even said like Technicolor and stuff. I don't know.
I thought there was something in like the trailer that was like, oh, come to a wonderful place.
You know, I mean, like maybe they had like the trailers on TV, but all TVs were black and white.
That's true.
Yeah.
There you go. Actually,
Yeah.
I got a question.
There wasn't even a color TV back then. I don't think. Right? It was only in theaters color.
Right.
That's my part of my question is, I must be wrong about Wizard of Oz being almost 100 years old because 100 years ago there was no color televisions, right?
Yeah, but
It's-
movie theaters are color.
Late, wasn't it?
Okay.
40s?
It's getting close.
40s, right?
I
It's getting-
just assume-
30s. It's getting close to 100 years.
Okay. Yeah, late 30s, definitely.
Give me a piece of that
okay.
chocolate.
All gone now. The last one.
Now, The Prestige. Did either of you see The Prestige?
Yeah.
I
That's a
didn't.
magic movie?
I didn't expect that. I just saw it on TV randomly. I was like, oh, what's this all about? I thought it was pretty good. And then it was like,
You didn't even expect to see the movie, so that was a surprise to you.
yeah, I know. But it was on TV randomly. I just caught parts of it. I never saw it from the start. But I was like, how is he doing that trick? And it's just like, oh.
Oh, okay.
And what they have to
Edward
do,
Norton,
yeah,
right?
I won't spoil it, I guess.
All right. Mystic River.
Sean Penn?
I never seen it.
I've
Sean
never seen
Penn,
it.
yeah. Sean Penn, Tim Robbins, Kevin Bacon.
I think I did see it.
I didn't
There's
see it.
some movies that I don't know, I see them and they're just not as good as people make them out to be because I guess I don't see the genius in it.
The Usual Suspects.
I feel like I've seen that.
Yeah, with Kevin Spacey, where he's a gay guy, and Benicio del Toro, Stephen Baldwin.
So basically, this is just a list of movies that we haven't seen that we're supposed to see.
Yeah.
But you didn't see The Usual Suspects? I could have swore you're the one who told me about it. Maybe it was
It might
Larry,
have been Larry, yeah.
because I never seen it either. I was
This
like,
is
oh.
top 20 movies that Larry told us about. That's what this is
Yeah.
turning into.
There's
and we
one
still
that I
never saw
saw as number 1 or 2 on a bunch of lists, and this guy has it at number 9. It's called Old Boy.
That's something I wanted to see.
Okay, we got a lot of movies to watch. Donnie Darko.
I never
Seen
seen one.
it.
I'm supposed to see that.
I don't
don't
understand
know
the
what
twist. That's another weird one. It's like 2001 Space Odyssey. It's like, really, where did everything come from? Oh, it was a wormhole. Yeah, well, a wormhole can explain everything.
Right,
You know, that doesn't make it a good movie.
right. I'm going to
It's weird.
hope that at least you saw this one, Billy. Primal Fear.
With Edward Norton.
Yes, you saw that one.
That's not part of the Silence of the Lambs series, is it?
No.
Okay. Can I
That
just
is
go back
one-
in time and tell me to watch a bunch of movies so I can help myself out now?
You don't remember that one? Where he's like an altar boy and he's acting all goody
I
two-shoes?
swear I've seen it.
Yeah. That is a great twist. That is, to me, I would go Memento number 1 and that number 2.
Is that on Netflix? Because I'm gonna watch it tonight. I may not have
I
ever
own it.
watched it.
Hang on one second. Let me show you guys something. I gotta see.
Go ahead, send it to me real quick.
I'll fax it to you.
Oh, okay, thank you. I don't know what you're doing right now because I can't see the screen.
So I was telling Allison we had to buy it, and then for some reason we bought it, didn't watch it, then it was on Netflix, so I just showed her. So I have like this special edition evidence, whatever evidence bag. It's all
It's
locked up
probably
in an
worth money.
evidence bag and shit. Never been open. Maybe.
Edward Norton all looking 15 years old and shit.
Yeah. Which it's the craziest actually twist is that movie and American History X are only like 1 year apart.
That's
And
nuts.
somehow he's like jacked
That's
in
fucking
American
crazy.
History X. He had to have taken like tons of steroids or something.
Hey, that was a twist. American History X. A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I've still never seen it.
There's one on here that. Did you guys? I don't know if you liked it. The original Scream.
I didn't like any of them.
You
I
didn't
never
like
seen
the original one.
I've never seen it in full.
To me,
It was
there
the
was
beginning
two
of the
twists.
end.
What's that?
It was the beginning of the end of horror movies.
I thought the first one was okay, but there was two twists in that movie. First, which I had never seen before, that there was two killers. That was kind of a weird twist.
Same as John.
What's that?
Same as John.
Yeah. But the
Signifies
main
half the
twist, which is crazy, because all of the trailers were all about Drew Barrymore. Do you remember that? Like having
Actually,
her answer the phone and what's that?
Okay. I do remember stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, they had her in like a white tank top, titties flopping and looking all good and stuff. And she was all over the trailer. And when you go to see the movie, she dies within the first like minute and 30 seconds of the movie. And she's like, people don't even remember her even being in the movie. But she
I
was
don't.
by far the biggest star, besides maybe Jamie Lee Curtis or whatever. But
She was in that too?
yeah, she was.
Thought that
She was kind of the
all-
one to make it like, oh, this is okay that it's a horror movie because we have Jamie Lee Curtis.
Right.
Even though it was
Some
kind of funny.
franchises.
But
I know
to
what
me,
you did
that was
last
the
summer.
biggest twist. That is when you went in there and Drew Barrymore died at the beginning, and you're like, holy
That's the
shit,
twist.
killed off the star. You know.
Oliver Nipple
Then
twist.
there's Identity. Did you ever see that movie?
Nope.
I like that movie a lot. That's one you should see. Now I'm going through and giving you recommendations of movie that I've seen.
It's
that-
just it's just like no, haven't seen it. No. Obviously, I'm not into movies with big twists. I'm into just weird, strange movies, and
Now,
that's
there's
it.
a movie that you haven't seen that you should have saw.
So I've never seen any of them on
Which
purpose.
is a twist also. The
As
first
soon
one.
as they came out with two, which I guess the first three are supposed to be really good, but as soon as they came out with two, I was like, oh, they're gonna keep doing it over and over again. I'm like, I'm not gonna watch any of them until they're done.
Yeah, I
And
think
now they're done. Yeah, they should be done.
Actually,
Human
I thought
Centipede, can't wait till the fourth or fifth
I think
one.
whatever it was, like the newest one of the newest ones, was actually pretty good.
Hmm.
Never
see Saw.
Let's see. Minority Report. Did you ever see that?
I think I saw it on CNN or Fox News.
Nice. The number 23
Never seen the
bill,
movie, though.
which I haven't seen. I know you've seen that one. The number
Number
23
23?
with Jim Carrey.
Are we going? Oh, I thought you were talking about the list number. I was gonna say, are we
No,
going backwards or forwards here?
No, sorry, the number
I
20.
have seen it and I liked it, actually.
Blah blah blah.
You go into that knowing there's gonna be twists. It's a serious Jim Carrey movie, so that's a twist right there.
So
It's
okay,
good stuff.
well that's about all for the list. If anybody wants to throw
So
some
I
on,
think there's a lot of Christopher Nolan movies, didn't it?
well, oh shit. Dominic Ripley wrote he wrote Deliverance.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
I've still never seen it.
No.
But I know everything about it. I've seen
I know,
almost
it's one
all
of
the
those.
clips.
Before we move on, I want to have Sam say the best video game twist ever.
I'm gonna have to say the best and worst at the same time is probably Metal Gear Solid 2. And the reason why is just like Scream, every single advertisement for the game had Solid Snake and stuff, and that really only takes place within the first hour of the game. You only play as Solid Snake for like 1 hour, and the rest of the game you play as someone completely new.
Oh wow.
So that was a gigantic twist. For years and years, like every single trailer was like, oh, there's Solid Snake doing all kinds of cool stuff again, and then the same character you played in the first game, then boom, he plays a whole new character for like the rest of the 20-hour game.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That was about 2001 that game was made, and that was probably the biggest twist, and probably will remain one of the biggest twists, I think.
Biggest twist before that would be Pokey in Earthbound.
Yeah, that's a good one. Also, Final Fantasy VII had a good twist.
Mm-hmm.
What about Tetris?
You didn't know it was going to be a space shuttle at the end.
Yeah. Exactly.
I never knew I was going to win.
Space shuttlecock.
That's true.
Shuttlecock?
All right, so everybody, you're listening to us on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. If you're on Facebook Live, feel free to send out some comments. We'll give you a shout out. If you want to throw any more twists, but we're moving on.
I feel like there should be a saxophone playing right now.
Wait. What did you say?
I said space shuttlecock. And Billy even repeated it. Billy even repeated it.
I didn't hear the cock. My bad. Sam said his word. I have to stop this before we get arrested.
And I didn't even hear, like, even after you said there should be a horn, all I could think of is all I want to do is just zoom, zoom, zoom. You know that song? Remember that song?
I didn't know what the horns was.
You don't remember that song?
I said space shuttle. I was like, yeah, space shuttlecock. And you're like, space shuttlecock.
Nice.
So 3 extra points for him repeating it, too.
Sam's at like 20 points, and Billy had... Or no, Sam's at 25, and Billy's at 10.
I'll tell you what the problem is here. It's cock coming out of Sam's mouth. That's where I
It
got
was
confused.
so close to your word, Bill. You said scuttlebutt, and he said shuttlecock.
I knew it was going to be something close to that word, too. It just, I had a feeling because of my word, it would have been about the same. Like, he couldn't, I was like, Jimmy couldn't be giving Sam a less harder word on purpose.
I was trying to come up with like a whole thing. I was going to be like, man, I got to come up with this kind of fake Olympics thing where they're trying to include badminton or something.
Yeah,
trying to think of some ways to have it. That's what I was going to try to do, but then you just space shuttle.
We said shuttlecock.
And why
within the last 2 episodes.
When you said space shuttle for Tetris, I was like, what the fuck is he even talking about? It's not a space shuttle. It's like a rocket or something.
It looks like the space shuttle, though.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's Russian, so it wouldn't be a space shuttle, but...
Yeah, it was like a rocket. That's why I was like, what is he talking about, space shuttle? I'll just let him go. And
does it look like a space shuttle? I thought it was like a space shuttle.
I've been had. I've been had by Ace Ventura.
Yeah, it looks just like a space shuttle. It even has like the shuttle on a rocket.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are listening to us, a semi-useless show, live on YouTube Live and Facebook Live.
Thank you.
Every Tuesday at 7:30. If you want, give a text, call, or leave a message to 716-249-1967. We're moving on to a new little segment we have called...
Did you guys hear the toilet flushing?
No.
Oh.
What is it called, Bill? Twitter what? Sorry.
Oh, I'm sure that a million people have done this before, but I'm just calling it as soon as I get my stuff up here. Because I'm totally unprepared. This is show 80, isn't it?
Yes.
Nice. All right,
So
we got 80 shows.
on the radio.
This is called this week's top 3 worst tweets ever.
So this week, but they're this week the worst ever.
And it's mine, which means they could have happened 10 years ago, even when Twitter wasn't around.
Okay, I see what you're
Which
saying.
makes sense. Not 10 years ago. I think we can kind of narrow the gap.
The ones you discovered this week.
Yeah, actually 3 weeks ago, because we didn't get a chance to do it the last 2 shows.
Horrible segment.
Yeah.
Should just shred it already.
It's a schmegment. You can't, because it's not useless fact.
Or delete it.
Nope,
Or get
no
a
deleting.
button to delete it. Really good.
Oh, crap. Well, we did do them once before. Remember the girl that posted BB King's picture and said,
Oh yeah,
"R.I.P. Rodney King."
yeah. You weren't
No.
there for that, were you?
You put Jimmy wasn't here for that.
No,
Oh,
yeah, he wasn't here. That's funny.
yeah, you had to post it. So Jimmy doesn't watch his own show.
You should have done that one.
I did do it. That's the
No,
whole.
I mean you should have done it today.
Why would I redo it just because you weren't here?
When I'm not here, nobody watches.
We weren't on Facebook that day either, because I had to.
I wasn't even watching that day.
No, nobody watched.
Actually, that's the only thing that happened.
Nice.
Rest in peace, Rodney King. It's a picture of BB King.
That is awesome.
Anyways, now these are just gonna blow. This week's top 3 worst tweets ever. I wish I had like an intro or something.
I got it.
What do you got? Louis Armstrong underwater.
Yep.
Is that what that was?
How come that's working now? That didn't work last time we played, last time we did the show.
I'm going to make an intro for this, if this one goes well. Number 3, Hello? Somebody's in the house.
Right now.
Jesus Christ on a stick. This week, you guys are ruining my segment already. This week's top 3 worst tweets ever. Number 3.
All right.
Would you like to say it? Because obviously.
I was gonna say, don't worry, you'll do that all on your own, but we'll let it go.
I already let one go.
Nice.
It's marinating. Okay. Number 3. That was wet. Why was it so wet?
What's the next? What's our next topic?
Yeah. No,
Speaking of poop. No.
What if we did a segment where we never got to the point?
That's what you guys always do. That's what I do a little bit, and then you guys do it 1,000 times more to make me never, ever say what I need to say.
Judy.
Oh my god.
There's a tweet coming in.
Alright, fuck it. I'm not doing it. I'm doing useless facts. You guys ready for useless facts?
No, I want the Twitter. The tweets are coming in.
Christ's sake.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Do you want useless facts or?
Do the Twitter.
Alright.
Twitter.
Number 3. Worst tweet.
Right now.
I'm not even looking. I'm looking at this. I can't see your guys' faces or nothing. Alright, are you ready?
Yep.
The tweet is, I want my first daughter to be a girl.
Nice. Who's that from? Do we have like a...
No, I don't have a confirmation, but it was just a dumb person.
Nice.
So, I want my first daughter to be a girl, and all I could think of is, well, you're the first dumbass to be stupid.
Nice. Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh, that's a great one. Good start. Way to go.
Thank you. Thank you. Number 2.
We should have said that like 10 minutes ago.
Correct. Maybe I'll just have one tweet every week since it takes a half hour for each one. You ready?
Yes.
Ready for this one? All right. Number 2. This week's top 3 worst tweets ever. How did Beyonce's album go number 1 in 100 countries when there are only 7? Asia, Africa, Antarctica, Australia. You know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
South America, Europe. That's what
He
they
was
tweeted.
right about one of them.
Yeah, one of them, Australia is a country.
Australia is a country and a continent.
He also thought that the movie 7 was Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman's World Comedy Tour.
What?
And how did he spell Beyonce right?
Autocorrect.
Oh, okay.
It didn't say
I
it's
mean,
a person
if
that's
he's that
intelligent enough to have a computer.
If he's that stupid, I was going to say, how did he spell Beyonce right? But I guess he achieved that. I actually had to look it up to see if he spelled it right. That's the worst. But then again, it's Beyonce. It's
It's
a fake
probably the
name.
only word he did spell right.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's Bay once. Right? Isn't that how you spell Beyonce?
No, it's Beyonce. Ondsay.
That's Beyonce,
Yeah, that's how you spell it.
because you can't say it properly. It's beyond say.
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
All right. You guys ready for number one?
Yes.
My number one this week's top 3 worst tweets ever. Devil has 5 letters. This one's so fucking bad. Devil has 5 letters, and so does weed. If you don't think weed is the devil, you need Jesus.
What? Oh, man.
I also heard, me personally, I also heard that poop is a 4-letter turd.
Is that 2-letter?
Is that somebody shredding?
Look at that.
Somebody shredding my segment in the background?
Wow, I can't believe you could hear that.
I heard that. I heard the ice cream truck before we went on the air.
5-letter weed is a 5-letter word.
Devil has 5 letters, and so does weed. They didn't stop there. If you don't, it's just the age-old thing of people trying to relate everything to Jesus so much they don't even pay attention to what they're saying.
The weirdest thing is Jesus has 5 letters. Like it actually makes more sense if it said Jesus than weed.
The last thing they wanted to say is devil and Jesus have the same amount of letters. That they would just refuse to say that. So it's like, all right, these people are smoking weed, which is drugs, and I just want to relate Jesus
He wrote
to
it.
drugs.
Did he put 3 E's for weed, or did he just write? He wrote 4 letters.
It was a she, and she spelled weed W-E-E-D. I spelled it wrong. I didn't spell it wrong. Why would I spell that word wrong?
I know. I can't even think of how they. The other ones, like, I could see why they would say it, but that one makes the least amount of sense.
Devil
might
has,
be really
there's no
deep,
way
but
you can
it
make
might
it
be
right.
A word for weed
said
that we're not
smoke.
thinking about that is 5 letters.
No, when you see somebody trying to say you're a bad person for smoking weed and you need Jesus, you know that whatever they wrote came out very quick because it's justified with the Holy Ghost. So that's just the way it is with them. They don't care. And they're going to stick to it too, because obviously they don't segue from any normal thinking. So.
Speaking of segue,
Yeah. Please.
No offense to religious people, just total offense to dumb religious people.
no offense to you.
They make
but
regular
segue.
religious people look
I think
bad.
it's time, let's segue out of this.
We gotta get up out of this Twitter shitter.
Get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there immediately.
We're out.
Okay.
You guys are listening to us live on YouTube and Facebook. Live every Tuesday at 7:30. If you would like, you can call in to 716-249-1967, or you can leave a message or send a text or do whatever you'd like to that number.
I got a question.
Yes.
I found what is the reason that we did the Republican National Convention last week and this week we're not doing a Democratic one?
I was thinking about doing a little bit about it, but there's not as much talk about it. I actually have one thing that I want to wonder about it, and that's do you think Bill's going to give the speech of his life, and if he helps to get Hillary elected, that she'll forgive him for his past indiscretions? Is that the right word? Did I just use the right word?
She's already forgiven him, right? I mean, she didn't divorce him.
Yeah, she just pretends it doesn't. She just pretends it didn't happen.
Yeah. She should have divorced him and make a statement back.
Or do you think it was just like a political thing at that time to keep everything kosher?
I don't know. They were divorced by now, then.
I don't know.
But she doesn't give a shit. Maybe she's into it. Well, I had some guy lick me. Like,
What?
It's her turn.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. We'll see if he does give the speech of his life. If not, then he just doesn't give a shit.
He's giving a speech?
Yeah, tonight at the Democratic National Convention.
Bill Clinton's giving a speech tonight.
Oh, there's a lot of talk now between the Bernie and Hillary supporters.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of that. There's actually more debate about that than the Republican one, but I have a feeling that the Democratic one overall will be less talked about. Anyway.
I wish it was less talked about right now.
Yeah, what's your useless facts?
Yeah, let's move on to our next segment
About the presidency. How's it going, everybody?
called
Watching some of my
Useless Facts.
We're doing useless facts now. Give me
Yes.
some intro. We feel the power of the intro. Fucking asshole. So, we got some useless facts for you guys.
You better grab some liquor.
Nice.
You about to get caught by these semi-useless facts.
What'd I miss?
You got- Are you able to pull your?
Clearing my throat.
Pull your dick out.
It's clearing my throat, everybody.
Are you able to pull your fax machine over so we can?
I don't know, my back kind of hurts. Let's see here. Can you guys see this? What is that? It's instructions.
It looks like a finger going into a butthole on the left-hand side.
Sure does.
Is that what that is?
And that butthole's on my face.
Did you get a new phone?
I did, and I needed a new SIM card. I called T-Mobile today,
Yeah.
and they gave me the SIM card for free, and I do believe it's because I called them.
Mhm.
Because, you're supposed to walk in the store, whatever, and I played the game and was like, oh, I don't know what to do, but I have 4 lines and I've been a great customer for so many years. And then they're just like, we'll send you a free universal SIM card, so it costs you no money, and next time you won't have to worry about it not fitting,
Mhm.
which is usually I have to worry about it not fitting, but not with phones.
I think they're getting a standard size now or something. Must be finally doing that.
What I think is nobody cares. Pull your fax machine.
Pull my fax machine this over this direction over here.
You stuck? Your back got stuck a little bit. You're not. You're twitching a little bit. Your eyes are moving. There you go.
Fax machine. First fax. Nom, 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 cookies. Cookie Monster? Everybody remember Cookie Monster?
No, I have no idea who that is.
Remember Cookie Monster? Hey guys, you remember Cookie Monster?
Christ.
I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be doing something. This week's top 3 worst tweets ever.
Yeah.
Where'd everybody go?
Worst facts ever.
How much you guys aren't paying attention? You're like, yeah.
No, I mean not worst facts or worst segment ever.
Just do it over. This week's
No, I like it. It's good.
top 3 useless facts ever. It's sponsored by. I have a sponsor this week, Jimmy.
Oh, nice. I didn't even think of the sponsor.
Billabong?
No, this is Billy. This is a.
Oh, Billigins. See, the little face was in the way of the rest of the shirt there.
Sorry about that.
I thought it was Billabong.
Sorry, that's not to your liking.
Yeah.
All right, who's it brought to us by?
Sponsor is brought to you by. Do you say shit?
I should know this. I said.
Oh, you don't.
Nope.
You might. It's sponsored by Cialis.
That's
No,
the.
seriously though.
I don't even have the soundboard up. What the fuck? Hang on. All right,
You didn't
I can't-
have it up?
it.
Sponsored by Cialis. Next time you'll have it up.
That was a good one. I don't even have a good one.
Thank you. Now I don't even need the facts. Just one good joke. No, seriously, the sponsor is by. Got him.
Yeah.
It's sponsored by Cialis. Can't get your rabbit in the hole? See Alice.
Cialis is the one that's not the Bob one, is it?
It's C. Alice. Seealice.
What was the Bob commercials? Which one was that?
See, I don't think Sam. Did you get his joke?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Rabbit in the hole. I got it.
No, I get that part. Yeah. What was the original reason for?
Alice from Alice in Wonderland, the rabbit in the hole.
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
Got it. It was good, dude.
I know it's Cialis, but I didn't see that. That's a good one.
That's the thing. See, that's the thing when you pay attention. Sometimes you get it.
Yeah, no,
I just
no.
thought it was funny because you're talking about
You're like, how do we? I'm busy thinking about how I could ruin his segment.
No, dude, I got it right away. That was good.
I can't wait to yawn all over this
What?
segment that he's doing.
so obvious too.
Come on, you got a fax coming in. Let's hear your
Yes,
use.
Get this over with.
Dude,
So we end the show
got a
already.
Yeah.
here we go. Here's my facts.
First show ever.
This week's useless
Giant
semi.
Cookie?
What's that?
Is that from a giant fortune cookie?
What did I tell you? Cookie Monster in the beginning. All
Exactly.
full
There you
circle.
go. All right.
Is this
What
show
is-
over yet? Oh.
No.
Shit. Semi-useless facts this week is actually semi-toothless facts.
Okay.
There is a website called 9gag.com. Good luck trying to find the real one if you actually go look at it. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's a bunch of 9gags.
Oh,
But it has pics of celebrities photoshopped toothless, like they're smiling and their photos where they're smiling, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's disturbing. That's
Right.
that's a useless, semi-useless
What's the
fact.
point?
The point is that that's on the internet well, really the point is Justin Bieber is officially my dream girl now, just because of that little extra.
What the?
What's
Where-
the fact? Wait, is this the fact?
Facts?
The fact.
The fact is that some idiot kids on the internet would go in and put in Photoshop.
No, not idiot
Okay.
kids. An official website, because nobody has one of those.
Idiot kid website.
Official website.
It's a totally official website. It's called 9gag.com.
All right, we got that. 9gag. What's a real fact we need though?
The fact is that there's a website that has
Wow,
these
you gotta
celebrities
shred the shit out of
without
that
their
one.
teeth.
A complete
Shred that.
separate fact from what you're talking about.
Shred that.
Hey, as soon as you see it, you'll be like, now I understand. I totally understand. Here's the fact. I'll tell you what the fact is. They look like 10 years older just without having teeth.
Okay.
Guarantee you guys might not be interested. Guarantee you half of the Facebook Live people will go and try to find this website if they can find it. Don't look it up at work. And then they'll see this and they'll totally be entertained because this is something that they want to see. You might not want to.
I have the worst shredding. There we go. Oh yeah. Wait, let
So
me
you
pause.
guys-
I don't get sued.
You guys like busting my balls, but people would actually find that useful. I can't shred it twice. Just
There's
can't.
so many more websites that are entertaining. Like Agario.
I told
or
you
something.
these were toothless facts. What'd you want from me? These are toothless facts.
I can't handle the toothless fact. Good to be everybody.
You should,
What are you talking about? I got 2 more facts.
should John Wilkes tooth that one.
John Wilkes. Why don't I have my shotgun sound anymore? I wish I did.
I got 2 more facts.
All right, let's get to them. That's what we've been waiting for.
All right.
I still
got
got
good-
2 more shreds left. It's perfect.
I got a good one for you. You're going to love this.
All right.
What did they do before you started putting your tooth under the pillow for the tooth fairy?
What?
Nothing.
They did all kinds of stuff. The tooth was thrown into the sun, thrown into a fire, thrown between the legs. Oh my God, why?
Just swallow them by accident or throw them on the ground?
That's funny you said that. Sometimes it was swallowed by the mother on purpose or by a child or a small animal.
Wow.
Yep.
That's-
thrown onto or over the roof of a house, often with an implication of an animal or an individual.
Before I let you finish, why did they do all this stuff?
Did you say LA Fitness?
For LA Fitness. No, was it for good luck or something they did all this, or they actually expect a tooth fairy?
No, they just didn't know what to do with them. Like, they fell out, so they probably thought it was bad luck.
Throw them on the ground or something.
No, they probably thought it was bad luck because it was some. Could you imagine, like, nothing happens to you, but then as a kid it happens, then you get older, and then they rot out, and then they come out again. So there's got to be. What's that?
In like caveman times, when their tooth fell out, it kind of looks like a seed. Do you think they like tried to bury it and grow a tooth tree?
Maybe they planted a person who
It
grew
has
there.
roots. They do have roots, so why wouldn't they?
Roots?
Like, sometimes it was placed in a mouse hole or near a stove or a hearth or offered to some other animal. There's a lot of animal stuff. Sometimes it was buried, hidden where animals couldn't get it.
I guarantee,
Sometimes they gave them to animals, sometimes they hid them from animals.
But even with all that,
Peoples are the craziest peoples.
I guarantee 99% of people back then just threw them on the ground.
Yeah.
Or they just fell out and they landed on the ground.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Back then, they ended up putting wooden teeth in, you know?
Yeah.
Semi-useless, toothless.
It was better than the last one. Just give it one shred. That's it.
All right, one more.
Was that a dentist drill or a useless fact machine?
No,
Trevor?
we have one more useless fact. It should be a dentist drill. You should never do toothless facts again because useless facts are okay, but this is like the worst thing I've ever
No,
heard.
toothless facts. I figured at least one time.
This might actually be the worst
toothless
show
fact.
ever. But
Are you trying to say that this is falling out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
what's the last thing? So we can, I'm already have my
Are you
button.
saying that we're gonna pull toothless facts?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Am I even in the camera anymore? Hello.
No.
Hi everybody.
Nobody can.
Why am I just hanging out on the side?
I'm
The
about to
third-
turn off your camera.
The third toothless fact is our dad is missing a tooth.
What's the?
that's a useful fact.
Yeah. Is that really the?
Mine and Sam's dad.
Okay.
I'm missing a lot of teeth now, kind of, if you count.
Are you really?
Well, no, not entirely, but there's just like a chunk there or something.
Do you really miss them though? That's my question.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I wish they were there still, but
All right.
I get used to it without them.
You long for them.
He's long in the tooth?
Yeah. All right. Is that really the last fact?
Yes, absolutely. Forever. Because it's going to be this week's top 3 worst tweets ever forever. How's everybody doing out there in TV land?
Oh, I'm gonna get sued for saying that.
I
Huh?
turned off the mic for a second. All right.
TV
So
land?
we're moving to the outro and then shitty aftermath. I'll be right back. Good to be everybody.
Who to be? I want my first daughter to be a girl.
That was a good bad tweet.
I know. Not very good bad at all.
Professional.
Where's the second part? The farts and the...
It's separate. I gotta play it. Hang on.
Oh, you always do that.
Yeah, I always play it perfectly on time.
You mean there's skill involved?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Shitty aftermath.
So, let's see if I could see who's still watching on Facebook Live and give them a shout.
No.
I'm still watching. I'm still here, El Guapo.
A shout out to Adam, Alexis, and Mike for watching. We see you. We don't know why you're still watching after
Probably not after that. We'll see
Shitstorm.
you.
Yeah, I think my
Through the
Facebook
window.
must be a little bit behind if they're still watching.
We're watching you.
Yeah,
Only a couple seconds.
The other way around for some reason.
yeah. We can see you watching this.
That just scares everybody off every time.
So yeah, let's try and call Schmozus. I have no clue what to talk to him about. Should I just tell him to start up a topic and see where it goes from there?
Sure. It might turn to a whole new show. Who knows? God. Nabbit. Fiddlesticks.
Shuttlecock.
Actually had a second word. It was fiddlesticks. You lose.
Good day, sir.
All right. We're calling up Schmozus Shalom. Anybody on Facebook Live watching, you may know him as Jake.
He's a passive-aggressive Muslim.
No, he's Jewish. What are you talking about?
Close enough.
Oh, man.
That's
Ignorance
funny.
is unbelievable.
Exact
A
opposite.
mailbox belonging to
Jake Miles.
Moses.
Got his government. He got his government name in there. He hates that. His other number. Jake does big things. He's got 2 numbers.
You never know when you got to hide from somebody twice.
Yeah, exactly.
Reclaim, please leave a message.
And it gave his business that time. It didn't even ring. Oh, man.
He knows what he's doing. Free advertising. He knows.
Yeah, I don't think he wants. He just after
He's
you're
like, I
saying
got a noise for you.
nobody, we can't even pay people for advertising. See, Ellis just sent me a bill for $58. All right,
Oh, man.
I have nowhere to go. What are you guys thinking of?
Well, I got questions still. What is the one boner pill that was the guy with the Bob guy that was always smiling?
Oh, we still didn't talk about that.
Viagra.
Yeah. Huh?
Viagra.
No, not Viagra. It's not Viagra. It's not
That's
Cialis.
Cialis.
It's not Cialis either. There's a third one.
His name was Smiling Bob, right?
No, it's just Bob.
I thought it was Smiling Bob.
All right, let's see. Bob boner pill. I bet Google will get at it.
That's it. We're going to bob all over the place.
Bob boner pill. Enzyte.
Right.
God, they just
This
disappeared.
stock
Huh?
must be terrible
Yeah.
because I didn't even know what it was about.
Stock
The
is not
first
up.
thing is Smiling Bob not smiling anymore.
Natural male
That's
enhancement.
Smiling Bob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not smiling. The rise and fall of the Cincinnati Boner King.
You know what's great about that guy, though? Back then, he made money off of that, and he
Yeah.
was known as Smiling Bob, and he probably got free samples all the time. So
Do you
I don't care. At that point in time in his life, he was smiling, and he didn't even need to. He doesn't even have to live any longer after that lifestyle. That's the best part of his life for those years, for sure. He got to be Smiling Bob.
I want to see if it shows his net worth.
See,
No.
now we're looking up the net worth of somebody that we didn't even acknowledge for the past 10 years. That means he was worth something at one point in time and probably still is today.
Yeah, I
He was
don't know how much.
significant. He's not significant anymore, but think of he pretty much had it all. You know how the lifestyle used to be sex, drugs, rock and roll, like you're envious of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Well, Smiling Bob was the new age version of that. And he just went away, that's all. And whoever the next spokesperson is for the next boner pill, that's going to be the new god for a little while. At least the god of erections.
Smiling Bob.
You know how the lifestyle used to be sex, drugs, rock and roll, like you're envious of
Facebook
sex,
Live.
drugs, and rock and roll. Well, Smiling Bob was the...
Guess it's working pretty good, huh?
What an idiot. Who's that idiot talking? What a fucking
I don't
idiot.
know. I should have played you back your.
Don't ever listen to that guy.
Back Oh shit.
What kind of phone do you have? That was pretty beautiful. I mean, the guy looked beautiful, but he sounded like a fucking moron.
Right. Let's
Signature
see.
yawn? The last
Yeah, no, Sam.
hour of the show?
You need to take some Cialis or something so you can stay up.
Hey, I got
Me?
something for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can stay up.
I got a weird rap song of the week.
Uh,
It's Slit of the Wrist by Philip Solo.
okay, go on.
and I'll probably collab with him one day. Probably send him a beat, some fucked up beat. Be
Uh-huh.
like, yo, fill up some lyrics on this song. So you gotta look it up. "Slit of the Wrist" by Philip Solo. It's a little.
I thought you
different.
had. Oh, you were just shouting it out.
This- Yeah.
I have a shout out for a show that everybody should watch if they haven't. It's
Okay.
called Stranger Things on Netflix. It's amazing.
I saw the whole
Um,
thing. Watched the whole thing.
You
I'm gonna
did?
tell everybody about it right now and spoil it.
You saw it or no?
Yeah, actually, it's not a show that you can spoil. You could explain the whole thing all the way through, and you'll still want to watch it.
How much have you watched? 'Cause I
All
watched
of it.
all the
I've watched
episodes.
all of it.
Shut the fuck up.
I binged on it for sure. Like
Make that a homework assignment. Sam, that's your homework assignment, so we can talk
All right.
about it.
Remind me if I don't do it. Remind me after work tomorrow and say
Believe me.
and watch it.
I automatically didn't want to watch it because everybody was into it. I instantly go
Yes.
into just like, I'm not trying to be hipsterish or whatever the fuck. People have an excuse if you're just not interested in something. Most of the time, when somebody says something's really fucking good and you have to watch it, it makes me not want to watch it because I think they're wrong. And most of the time they are wrong. They were
Right.
right about this one. This one was good. It was
Yeah.
really fucking good.
Bless you.
Was it genius? Was it award-winning? No. I mean, maybe it will be because people are so interested in it, and how could it not be? But
Is this something that can get a second season?
Oh,
No.
definitely.
no,
What?
it's over. Let it be a long movie and just let it go into live.
No, I mean,
They already
no, I
have
mean,
multiple seasons.
it could get better. A lot of shows
That's-
nowadays tend to actually get better as the seasons go on.
I bet
Dude.
it's gonna suck.
There's so
That's what
many
I'm saying.
unanswered questions.
Why ruin it?
Dude, there's so many unanswered questions.
Just let it be a long movie and be done with it.
No way. Too many unanswered questions.
Well, it's
dude.
called Stranger Things, based on Stranger Things have happened, and it's like, oh yeah, that would be a good example of what people never elaborated on when somebody goes, Stranger Things have happened. Yeah, and then you never know what it is. Well, this show is that, and it is very strange. And
Huh.
by the end of it, you go, yep, that was a strange story.
Wow.
Now, if they do a season 2 and it's completely different
Better not.
characters, that
They
I would
better
love.
No.
I would like that. I say do it a series of weird.
We got an exact, just
You
complete
don't wonder,
opposite opinions here. It's just funny.
dude. You're not. You had no wonderment at the end of that episode.
Remember, I watched the whole thing, and I'm like, that's all right.
I watched it all in one day, all
Nicole
Sunday.
said at
8
the end,
hours.
Nicole said that she didn't really like how it ended because it was kind of a cliffhanger-y type of thing. But
Yes.
not a cliffhanger into a second season. I thought it was still
No
finished. I was
cliffhanger.
like, you know what the end of it was, and I'm not going to spoil it. It's supposed to be like an 80s type of thing, and this is what they did in the 80s in movies, and it reminded me of that. And I was like, that's cool. Now let's let it be a long movie. That's all. They did a perfect example of how you can stretch an 80s movie into a series and it still not be fucking boring. And it
Sam,
was
take your headphones off for a minute, because I want you to watch this.
Scuttlebutt.
Scuttlebutt. Yeah. Dude, what the fuck happened to 11?
You got to remember, there's a lot of people watching right now, and they really don't want to know.
I don't care. If you're listening and you're going to watch that show, stop watching. Spoiler alert. Alright. What the fuck happened to 11? There's definitely more of those creatures because the guy with the hat saw
Yeah, it
an
could be just
egg
one.
in the underworld.
Yeah, but it could have been that creature's egg. Could have been just
What's
that
that?
one creature's egg. Could have been the one creature's egg. That's it.
So there's no.
I
There's
do
more
believe
of
that there's
those
other creatures.
What's up with
in
the
that
worms?
dimension.
The guy spit out worms at the very end.
Oh, well,
There's
see,
so
no,
much.
could have left that part out. God damn, you know there's somebody still watching. That doesn't mean anything, anyways.
Dude, I'm telling
No,
you.
I wouldn't care.
There's
You can
nothing
spoil
watching,
shit
stop
to me all the
watching.
time. I'm just trying. As much as I hate my viewers, I'm still being respectful to them.
No, screw the viewers. Listen, there's so much left to. Okay, wait, real quick. The waffles at the end when he's leaving the waffles.
What the fuck? With
Do you
the waffles. Spoiler alert.
I did spoiler
No,
alert.
I'm
like
just
400
kidding.
times.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Do you
Waffles aren't
think
spoiling anything.
He's trying to help 11, or do you think he's trying to capture 11 because he promised that group that he was gonna help them find 11, or else they would get, fucked up by that.
That is one thing that's just kind of left off. And
Yeah.
and I do see maybe that guy and could end up being, for the wrong reasons, not so upstanding,
Right.
say citizen, but officer of the law.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
what are you
I'm
drinking?
telling you. Some root beer shit.
Shit.
It's not your father's. Don't worry.
Do I have my headphones on yet, or do I even want to? Hi.
Jimmy was saying bend over.
Yeah. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Why does
No.
my thumb look so fucking small? There
Anyways,
we go. That's more like it.
yeah. Shout out to Allison. She's watching.
Hello. Hello, I should say.
Yeah, she came in after your segment, so she's still watching. The only one.
Oh, okay.
Well, then especially hello to you. Thank you for liking my segment.
I feel like the shitty aftermath is probably better. Probably because I have
Or
my
you're
headphones
saying
on.
she missed it.
Headphones off for a
She
minute.
watched Stranger Things, and she said the same thing I did. She's like, what the fuck happened with this? What's happening with this? What's happening with this? So.
I just look at it as finished.
Oh,
and
you're the
I'm-
only person who feels like it was okay. And from what the other people said, the producers and whatever, they made it seem like it was going to be like American Horror Story, which I don't know if you've ever seen,
No.
where it's kind of all the same characters, but it's in a whole different role, kind of, which sounds like what you want, and if they did that, I won't even watch it. I don't care how good it is.
Oh, so they are going to kind of do it like the way I was thinking.
That
But
was
the
a
same
little-
characters? I was thinking even different characters, too. In a
No,
totally
no, no,
different
no.
place.
Same actors, different characters.
That just seems lazy to me.
That's what they do in American Horror Story, and it works pretty good.
It does. It works good.
So, like,
Might work for this one.
11 might be just some normal girl doing something else or whatever, but if it's that way, I'll refuse to watch it. If what you want comes true, I'll never watch it.
I do think the series was great, but I do also have to say this, and it's Netflix marketing and everything like that. Good music for an intro, good
Yeah.
title screens, even though it's basic, it goes good with it. It's like
What's up-
Daredevil's really good too. Their intro hypes
Yeah,
you
but
up.
what's up with the intro being like 12 minutes into the show sometimes?
Isn't that how like Breaking Bad was too? Didn't they do like
Was
the
it?
whole
I
thing?
don't
in a
know.
minute?
One
I
or
don't know
two
if it was
minutes.
that long. Sometimes I was like,
There's a lot of
The
shows.
only
that
one that's done it. The only one that's ever done it was Monty Python as a joke.
hmm And then the people were like, "This is seriously a good idea."
Yeah.
but did you ever see the intro and be like, oh shit, it's over already?
Yep.
I did that
didn't-
too. I was like, ah, damn. And I was
Like
like, oh,
the
wait,
fourth
it's just
one
the
in.
fucking beginning.
I totally did that. I said, "Didn't we just?" Oh, it's beginning. Okay. Because
Yeah.
I did watch them in a row like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird
there
because
was-
it is literally like 12 minutes in, so you're like, I thought we just fucking started this one.
I do think that this would, even though I liked it, I still could have thought it would have been a mediocre. If it didn't get picked up or not as many people saw it, it still could have been just one of those mediocre Netflix originals that kind of just went through. Somehow it picked up some sort of hype, and I really do believe that the attention that was drawn to it had a lot to do with the strange music and intro that actually wasn't too elaborate. It was kind of basic,
Right.
but it set the mood properly. Music and the intro is everything. And the music is everything for series and stuff like that too. And they had a lot of weird synthesizer things in there while the episode was going through.
Real quick, I looked it up and I was like, oh shit, this has to be the same person who did Turbo Kid. That's what
I
I
don't know.
thought.
Maybe. It's just because
with
it's
the
set in the 80s
music
doesn't
and
mean
the
it's
synth
Turbo
and all
Kid.
that.
There's a lot of 80s shit coming back.
See, I thought what happened was because Turbo Kid was a Netflix original. I was like, Turbo Kid did so well that they gave these guys more money, so they shot
That's what
something
you think.
really good that they wanted.
Okay.
That's what I thought happened.
Was it the Duffer Brothers? Because that's the guys who did this.
No, it wasn't. I looked it up, but it
Is
wasn't. the-
For a bad word, because Nicole's like, I heard somebody like use the word duffer as like for a dumbass or something at one point in time.
I know a duff is like a ugly chick or something.
Oh, maybe that's why it's Duff
Oh,
Beer
duffer.
in The Simpsons.
Maybe in British English terms, it's something.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But it was gritty in the beginning. They purposely, you could see, if you watch it again, you see the intro, the way the letters are going by and everything. You can
Oh yeah.
see the grit,
so
like as if
amazing.
it's like a VHS. It looks like a VHS.
And
Oh, chromatic aberration.
Is that what
Did
it
you
is? It's
notice
actually
that, like,
movie.
to me, under Stranger Things is slightly not centered, like just slightly. If you watch it again, it's like a little off to the right.
So
And I
they
just-
did that
it
on
bothered
purpose.
me so much, but I was like, they did this on purpose. I know it.
It's not symmetrical, just like the 80s.
Yep,
Which is
exactly.
Perfect. But yeah, Stranger Things. Another thing they meant. Somebody mentioned that on the radio that it looks just like Stephen King's books, like how it says Stephen King real big on it. It's the same font.
Oh yeah.
I called that
Yeah.
out the first time I saw it. I told Nicole, I said, I don't even read Stephen King. I don't even read books. Forget reading Stephen King books. But when you see the Stephen King novels, you see his name real big, and I instantly knew that font because of seeing Stephen King books forever.
Right.
And that font is a straight rip, and they even mentioned it on the radio the other day too. They're like,
If you think of it, Stranger Things seems
it's
like it's so
basically
close
Stephen
to
King.
Stephen King.
It's got
Yeah.
the S and ings, and that's all you need in the font. So, and it's Stephen King.
kind of
I mean,
like-
people admit that it's like a Stephen King type of writing
Right.
for the show.
You have the S and the ings, and then it kind of like sings to you.
That's, oh man, that's good.